What if the smallest being in the world tried to stop the biggest disaster alone? Would you call it foolish or brave? Long ago, in a beautiful and peaceful forest, animals and birds lived together in harmony. Tall trees touched the sky, rivers flowed gently, and life was calm and joyful. But one day, the sky suddenly darkened. Thunder roared, lightning struck, and within moments, a fire broke out in the forest. The flames spread quickly, burning everything in their path. Smoke filled the air, and panic took over. Animals and birds ran in every direction, trying desperately to save their lives. Amidst all this chaos, there was a small parrot flying near the river. As he looked toward the forest, he saw the terrible fire and the suffering around him. For a moment, he paused. He could easily fly away and save himself. But instead, he made a brave decision. The little parrot flew down to the river, dipped his body into the water, and quickly flew back over the burning forest. As he flapped his wings, tiny drops of water fell onto the fire. It was not enough. The flames continued to rise. But the parrot did not stop. Again and again, he flew back to the river, soaked himself in water, and returned to the fire. His wings grew heavy, his eyes turned red from the smoke, and his small feet began to burn from the heat. Still, he continued. High above in the heavens, the gods were watching everything. Some of them began to laugh. They said, "What a foolish little bird. How can such tiny drops of water ever stop such a massive fire?" But among them, one god did not laugh. His heart was touched by the courage of the small parrot. He saw not foolishness, but determination and compassion. The god decided to go down and speak to the parrot. He transformed himself into a magnificent golden eagle and flew toward the burning forest. The eagle approached the parrot and said, "Little bird, this is useless. You cannot stop this fire. Save yourself while you still can." The parrot looked at the eagle and replied, "This is my home. These are my friends. I may be small, but I cannot just watch them suffer and do nothing." He continued, "If you truly want to help, then help. But do not ask me to give up." The eagle was silent. For the first time, he felt a deep sense of respect for the tiny bird. His heart filled with emotion, and tears began to fall from his eyes. As the tears fell from the sky, something miraculous happened. The drops turned into a gentle rain, and slowly, the flames began to fade. The fire was extinguished, and the forest was saved. Soon, green life returned. The trees stood tall again, the animals came out of hiding, and the birds filled the sky with their songs. The forest was alive once more. The little parrot, exhausted but determined, stood quietly. Suddenly, his feathers began to glow, transforming into beautiful shades of red, green, and yellow, as a symbol of his courage and selfless spirit. From that day on, the forest remembered the brave little parrot who refused to give up, even when the task seemed impossible. Moral of the story: no matter how small you are, your courage and compassion can create a powerful change in the world. And now tell me, if you were in that forest, watching everything burn, would you stay safe and walk away, or would you try, even knowing you might fail?